Welcome to the Create Computer Vision Solutions with Azure AI Vision Learning path. This module covers Detect, Analyze, and Recognize Faces. Unit 1. Introduction. Face detection, analysis, and recognition are all common computer vision challenges for AI systems. The ability to detect when a person is present, identify a person's facial location, or recognize an individual based on their facial features is a key way in which AI systems can exhibit human-like behavior and build empathy with users. In this module, you'll learn how to detect, analyze, and recognize faces using Azure AI services. After completing this module, you'll be able to identify options for face detection analysis. Describe considerations for face analysis. Detect faces with the Azure AI Vision service. Describe the capabilities of the face service. Learn about facial recognition. Unit 2. Identify options for face detection analysis and identification. There are two Azure AI services that you can use to build solutions that detect faces or people in images. The Azure AI Vision service, enables you to detect people in an image, as well as returning a bounding box for its location. The Face service. The Faces service offers more comprehensive facial analysis capabilities than the Azure AI Vision service, including face detection with bounding box, comprehensive facial feature analysis, including head pose, presence of spectacles, blur, facial landmarks, occlusion, and others, face comparison and verification, facial recognition. Important usage of facial recognition, identification, comparison, and verification will require getting approved through a limited access policy. You can read more about the addition of this policy to our responsible AI standard. Facial recognition will be touched on in the rest of this module, but will be unavailable without applying for limited access. Unit 3. Understand considerations for face analysis. While all applications of artificial intelligence require considerations for responsible and ethical use, systems that rely on facial data can be particularly problematic. When building a solution that uses facial data, considerations include, but aren't limited to, data privacy and security. Facial data is personally identifiable and should be considered sensitive and private. You should ensure that you have implemented adequate protection for facial data used for model training and inferencing. Transparency. Ensure that users are informed about how their facial data is used and who will have access to it. Fairness and inclusiveness. Ensure that your face-based system can't be used in a manner that is prejudicial to individuals based on their appearance or to unfairly target individuals. Unit 4. Detect faces with the Azure AI Vision service. To detect and analyze faces with the Azure AI Vision service, call the Analyze Image function, SDK or equivalent REST method, specifying people as one of the visual features to be returned. In images that contain one or more people, the response includes details of their location in the image and the attributes of the detected person, like this. For more information on Azure AI Vision People Detection, see the People Detection Concept page. Note Azure AI Vision previously included age and gender prediction. However, that has been removed as a safeguard for responsible use. You can read more about our responsible AI investments here. Unit 5. Understand capabilities of the Face service. The Face service provides comprehensive facial detection, analysis, and recognition capabilities. The Face service provides functionality that you can use for face detection for each detected face. The results include an ID that identifies the face and the bounding box coordinates indicating its location in the image. Face attribute analysis. You can return a wide range of facial attributes, including head pose, pitch, roll, and your orientation in 3D space, glasses, no glasses, reading glasses, sunglasses, or swimming goggles, blur, low, medium, or high, exposure, underexposure, good exposure, or overexposure, noise, visual noise in the image, occlusion, objects obscuring the face, accessories, glasses, headwear, mask, quality for recognition, low, medium, or high, head pose, pitch, roll, and your orientation in 3D space, glasses, no glasses, reading glasses, sunglasses, or swimming goggles, blur, low, medium, or high, exposure, underexposure, good exposure, or overexposure, noise, visual noise in the image, occlusion, objects obscuring the face, accessories, glasses, headwear, mask, quality for recognition, low, medium, or high. Facial landmark location coordinates for key landmarks in relation to facial features, for example, eye corners, pupils, tip of nose, and so on. Face comparison, you can compare faces across multiple images for similarity to find individuals with similar facial features. And verification, to determine that a face in one image is the same person as a face in another image. Facial recognition, you can train a model with a collection of faces belonging to specific individuals and use the model to identify those people in new images. Facial liveness can be used to determine if the input video is a real stream or a fake to prevent bad-intentioned individuals from spoofing the recognition system. You can provision Face as a single-service resource, or you can use the Face API in a multi-service Azure AI Services resource. If you want to use the identification, recognition, and verification features of Face, you'll need to apply for the limited access policy and get approval before these features are available. Unit 6. Compare and match detected faces. When a face is detected by the Face service, a unique ID is assigned to it and retained in the service resource for 24 hours. The ID is a GUID with no indication of the individual's identity other than their facial features. Important usage of facial recognition, comparison, and verification will require getting approved through a limited access policy. You can read more about the addition of this policy to our Responsible AI standard. Facial recognition will be unavailable to new customers until they are granted the limited access policy. While the detected Face ID is cached, subsequent images can be used to compare the new faces to the cached identity and determine if they are similar. In other words, they share similar facial features, or to verify that the same person appears in two images. This ability to compare faces anonymously can be useful in systems where it's important to confirm that the same person is present on two occasions without the need to know the actual identity of the person. For example, by taking images of people as they enter and leave a secured space to verify that everyone who entered leaves. Unit 7. Implement facial recognition. For scenarios where you need to positively identify individuals, you can train a facial recognition model using face images. Note: as mentioned in the previous unit, recognition models will require getting approved through a limited access policy. To train a facial recognition model with the Face service, create a person group that defines the set of individuals you want to identify, for example, employees. Add a person to the person group for each individual you want to identify. Add detected faces from multiple images to each person, preferably in various poses. The IDs of these faces will no longer expire after 24 hours, so they're now referred to as persisted faces. Train the model. The trained model is stored in your Face or Azure AI Services resource and can be used by client applications to identify individuals in images, verify the identity of a detected face, analyze new images to find faces that are similar to a known persisted face. Unit 8. Exercise. Detect, analyze, and identify faces. Note: to complete this exercise, you will need a Microsoft Azure subscription. If you don't already have one, you can sign up for one. A virtual machine, VM, containing the client tools you need is provided, along with the exercise instructions. Use the button above to open the VM. A limited number of concurrent sessions are available. If the hosted environment is unavailable, try again later. Alternatively, if you would like to use a development environment on your own computer, you can use this setup guide and follow the exercise instructions linked below. Note that the setup guide is designed for multiple development exercises and may include software that is not required for this specific exercise. Additionally, due to the range of possible operating systems and setup configurations, we can't provide support if you choose to complete the exercise on your own computer. If you're completing this exercise on your own computer, follow these exercise instructions. When you finish the exercise, end the lab to close the VM. Don't forget to come back and complete the knowledge check to earn points for completing this module. Tip: after completing the exercise, if you've finished exploring Azure AI services, delete the Azure resources that you created during the exercise. Unit 9. Knowledge check. Question 1. Which of the following facial attributes can the Azure AI Vision service predict? A. Location. B. Type of eyeglasses. C. Occlusion. Question 2. You need to create a facial recognition solution to identify named employees. Which service should you use? A. Azure AI Vision. B. Azure AI Custom Vision. C. Face. Question 3. You need to verify that the person in a photo taken at hospital reception is the same person in a photo taken at a ward entrance 10 minutes later. What should you do? A. Create a people group and add a person for every hospital visitor with multiple photographs to train a model. B. Verify the face in the ward photo by comparing it to the detected face ID from the reception photo. C. Compare the age, head pose, and hair color for the faces in the reception and ward photos. Unit 10. Summary. In this module, you have learned how to detect, analyze, and recognize faces. Now that you've completed this module, you can identify options for face detection analysis. Describe considerations for face analysis. Detect people with the Azure AI Vision service. Describe the capabilities of the face service. Understand facial recognition. To find out more about face detection with the Azure AI Vision service, see the Azure AI Vision documentation. To find out more about the face service, see the face documentation.